My name's Kyle Ertler. I'm here with InEight, and currently I'm working as a project delivery consultant. So I help companies, people implement the new technologies that we've got today into their business and hopefully make their lives a little easier. Yeah, so I kind of grew up out in the middle of nowhere a little bit in Washington, did a lot of work myself, and I grew up in a family that had a construction company, my uncle specifically. So I grew up doing a lot of work out on the construction site and growing up through that, trying to figure out what I wanted to do in this great wide world. It definitely drove me towards construction from the beginning. So kind of starting out at that early age, I got introduced to that world and made my way into college, construction management, and started my career from there. And got to travel a lot, seen a lot of different things. Started my life out in Denver, do wastewater and water treatment plant building. So from there, I kind of just grew my career, bounced around a lot of different areas, got to see some really really unique work, and ultimately kind of had to pivot away from construction for a bit. And when I did come back, and the technology growth within it is kind of where I ended up being back in it. So now I'm here with InEight, working on a different side of construction, but it's been equally rewarding. Well, I'll say that I started out a little bit differently than in most in the construction field. You kind of start out in the field. Once I had my big boy crew job, I was not put out in the field immediately. I started with a company that was doing a large scale software implementation, upgrade, revamp, whatever you want to call it. So from the very early stages of my career, I got involved and really kind of sucked in to that technology side of things. Once that was successful, took a couple years to do that. So my first couple years in construction was more technology based than I ever thought I would see in my entire lifetime from the beginning. And then I did go back out to the field and ran jobs and built things for many years until where we're at today. For myself, really, there's a lot of different pieces to it. I think primarily for myself, I do really enjoy complex problems, whether it's data, tearing spreadsheets apart or trying to figure out what the numbers mean, whether it's a set of design plans, trying to understand, what the engineer was trying to tell us, or working with the engineers on the design side, building the designs, and even out to the people. And all of those represent different types of challenges. And I think that's ultimately what I enjoy most about the industry itself. Then kind of the particulars is I've got a big passion for helping people. And whether it's working with a team to improve a process or build something, make somebody's life easier, help somebody along the way, that's kind of what gets me out of bed in the morning. And I get to do that every day now, working with clients to help them improve their life and their business, working through what we do here. Yeah, things change over time, and construction is definitely changing, and skill sets are changing, and skills take time to develop. And we're seeing that in the industry today. You're having different types of skill sets integrated into all different layers of construction that we've never seen before. You got drones, you got software, you've got a lot of different pieces coming together to build the things that we do build now. And really, I think that's the key piece, is that you don't necessarily know what skill you have until you go build a skill and see how that could potentially fit and integrate into the construction industry. Now, whether that's starting outside of the industry and coming into it, or building your skill set and understanding the industry itself and then pivoting out of it into a specific specialty, there's a lot of things that we're doing to advance the future of construction technology. And I think there's a lot of place for a lot of different skills. I never thought I'd be sitting on the software side of things in construction, because it wasn't a thing. There was a couple programs here and there, but 20 years ago, where did you think that software was going to be built to serve the construction industry? And that just my path has shown me that there's so many different things that you can do in construction now, and the interactions that I get to have working for InEight. It's very unique in the growth that we've seen and the types of skill sets and people that can get involved in here and out as we advance. We just don't even know where we're going to end up, but we've come so far.